Hey guys, it's Carter. Welcome back to the channel. And guys, we probably had one of our best single days swing trading stocks today. So we are going to be talking about it. So I hope you guys all enjoy it. If you guys do, hit that like button and subscribe. If you guys are new to the channel, my name is Carter. I'm a full-time swing trader in the stock market. And with that being said, we do have an amazing school where I teach people my strategies, my mindset on how I became a full-time trader and pretty much how I find stocks and opportunity. It's absolutely fantastic. We have private live streams, we have quizzes, we have lectures, everything you guys need to get started with swing trading. And guys, trust me, I know some random guy selling a school or a course online, you cringe, but I'm telling you, this is the course I would want to take if I was getting, started with swing trading. So check it out. And right now we're doing a Memorial Day sale with code MEMORIAL for 50% off. It's only valid for today, is going to be the last day. I'll extend it maybe a couple more days just so if you guys are watching this video, you guys can take advantage of that code. But guys, let's jump into this here. So this past week here, we did actually take 4 trades. Now the reason why we took so many, and honestly, most of the time we don't trade this many stocks. Honestly, if you guys follow the channel, very, very rarely will I have 4 positions. And the reason and the approach I've always had is quality over quantity. And so I would rather trade high quality, plays rather than just a bunch of stocks. So these were some of the positions, and we're going to talk about kind of my strategy behind them here. So the first trade here was on ticker symbol ABBV. This was a stock that we actually called out in the group. Now, looking at the chart here, you guys can see that we have this nice upward trend. Trends, in my opinion, are really, really important here. On top of that, as we look at it a little more clear here, you guys can see that we have these 2 lines. Now, the top line represents a resistance line. The bottom represents a support line. So just looking at it, you would obviously want to buy on this bottom line. And that's exactly what we did here, hopping in near and around this 155 area. Now, the thing about swing trading, it's always good to have several indicators in your favor. So with ABBV here, one of the indicators that we used here was the RSI. The RSI stands for the Relative Strength Index. It pretty much tracks momentum inside, the company here. So looking at it here, let's go ahead and draw it out so you guys can see. It was trading for near and around a 22. So let's look at the more recent points. It was trading for a 22. It was all the way back in here where we had this great move. And it came into a 26 and we had this great move. So, historically, anything under like a 30 is going to be considered a undervalued point for an RSI and for a stock. So that was another really good indication of good buying pressure here out of this play here. So we took a small trade here, and anytime you hop in on a stock, in my opinion, it's always smart to have everything planned out. So with this trade here, hopping in near and around this 155 area, we set our stop loss just below that line, because if it did break down through that trend and we started getting more sell-off, that is going to be a good way to just cut your losses and just move on to another play here. Now, the ideal target obviously would for this to be hitting this top resistance line. So the risk and reward is about risking $1 to make $3.43, which is a relatively decent risk and reward. And overall, it's made great profit. So this was the first play here that we took. And the thing about most of these trades is they're all stocks that we covered on Thursday. And on top of that, they're all stocks that I'm holding less than a week. Most of my trades I hold for 6 to 9 days. It's just one of those days that we had a good return. Another stock here that we traded here was EXEL. This one here was just a textbook support trade. So support, like I said, it could be a variety of different things. It could be a certain price, could be indicators, it could be a variety of things. In this circumstance here, you guys can see that EXEL has heavy support near and around this $20 mark. So you guys can see it hits it here and we do get good buying pressure. Comes in contact again, we get good buying pressure. Comes in contact again, we get good buying pressure. So recently, hopping in near and around this $20 mark represents a great opportunity to hop in on this play. Now, the risk and reward wasn't as good as the other one. It's about a 3-to-1 risk and reward, but still today alone, it's already up, 4%, and then another 0.8% or whatever. But yeah, so great trade here. The ideal goal and target is actually at its current price. So we're just going to continue to use a trailing stop loss for all of these. And just as these stocks climb up higher and higher and higher, we just keep moving our, our stop loss higher and higher and higher. So what a great trade. But overall, let's move on to stock number 3 here. Stock number 3 is another play here that we absolutely love. A textbook moving average play. Another stock that we called out in the group. You guys can see it hits these moving average lines. And this one here, the blue one, is the 90-day EMA line. You guys can see it hits it. And we get good buying pressure. So recently hopped in near and around the $70 mark or 70, 70, 50 area. Now, the thing about this one here is the risk and reward, from what I remember, is a lot better. So the thing about having a good risk and reward is, with these types of plays here, you don't have to be as on the money, right? Because you could be pretty much wrong 3 times with this type of trade and still make money. So you guys can see it's about a 4.4. So risking $1 to make $4.47. Stop loss is about 3% down or just under the moving average line. And this thing has already moved and grooved. As of right now, we are up. Let's go ahead and draw it out so we can see here. But as of right now, whoops, I keep clicking as of right now, we're already up 4%. And the thing about swing trading, guys, it's not about home runs. It's about base hits of those 1, 2, 3% return. So very happy here. The last stock that I want to cover here is another textbook trade on that moving average line. You guys can see it hits it almost once, twice, 3 times. Recently 4 times, hopped in, near around 47. As of right now, it's trading for about a 49. Just off of that, it's about a 2% return or 2.8. So like I said, it's not home runs that we're looking for. It's all about base hits of those 1, 2, 3% returns. I'm telling you, if you guys are just getting started with swing trading, the biggest recommendation I would give somebody is to learn as much as you can and just practice. Those 2 things are going to put you ahead of like 99% of people, because a lot of people just jump into the driver's seat and start trading with the reality of it. You need to treat it like a job, like a doctor, engineer, and focus and put in those hours, put in, the education. So guys, I hope you guys all enjoyed it. If you guys have any questions, by all means, ask down below. And I'm telling you, if you want to learn more about swing trading, on how to find these stocks, the scanners I use, highly recommend checking out my school and code MEMORIAL for 50% off. It's only valid for a couple more days. So check it out down below. I'll see you in there. But guys, I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.